Guys, it's your boy Sauce. I hope you're all doing amazing. Today we got a special video. We're doing a cake mukbang, aka diabetes mukbang. I would not recommend doing this at home, but since I have free will and I'm of adult age, I just hit the big 30. I'm gonna treat myself accordingly. I want to say a big shout out to my boy Big Huge who sponsored this video. Hell yeah, brother. So now I'm just gonna show you what I have, my spray. Here we have some Black Forest cupcake. Here we have some almond chocolate pain au chocolat. Then after, here we have a chocolate cake. It's called Délice des Dieux, God Delight in English. Here we have a mini rocher cake. Here we have some apple bites. Here we have some gluten-free Oreo for health. Here we have some dulce de leche cake. And last but not least, we have an unknown cake. I don't know what type of cake that is, but it's a beautiful cake, honestly. It seems to be maybe caramel, because you can see some caramel dollops on top with some popcorn. It looks very good. I can't wait to try it. So now, today, I'm in no rush at all. I just want to enjoy this delicacy. First of all, I'm gonna start with breakfast with the chocolatine aux amandes. I'm gonna take a little bit of everything. Take a little cupcake. I hope you're having a great morning so far. I certainly cannot complain with this feast in front of me. Honestly, I'm a big chocolate fan. I'm a bit biased when it comes to chocolate because I really like it over a lot of things. Let's say I buy some candies or some chocolate at the corner store, I will always focus on the chocolate rather than the candy. I'm a big fan of Reese's Pieces. Just gonna take one of each for the time being. This is some high quality cake. I've had these before, not the exact same kind, but the similar looking cake. I know for a fact they will taste amazing. I cannot wait, to be honest. We'll take one or two apple bites. One or two apple bites. It's like a pearl sugar on the outside, apple stuffing in the inside. I hope my camera is filming, because if not, it's gonna be sad. Let me just check real quick before I begin. Alrighty, it seems to work. I'm gonna start with the first bite of the chocolatine aux amandes, shall we? Cheers, guys. Yes, sir. You can never go wrong with the chocolatine. It always in the spot. In the spot, my bad. I can't even speak. It's currently 9:20 in the morning. I would rate this 8.3 out of 10. I'm gonna remove the wrapping without making a big mess if I can. I guess I'll have my first bite of cake right now. I just knew the chocolate one with it, and it did. It's really good. It's chocolate mousse filled. Let me take a cross cut for you guys. Dude, oh my god, I'm gonna make a mess, but it's worth it. Can you see the composition of the cake? It's real delicious looking. Let's have a bite, shall we? Cheers, guys. It's chocolate mousse cake, chocolate mousse cake. Honestly, it seems like it's gonna be over sugary. I don't know how they did it. I know they put a retarded amount of sugar in this one, but it's honestly really pretty good. It's really moist. Chocolate mousse at the night, like it's really soft, delicate. I like it a lot. Let's compare with the mini rocher cake. As you can see, I'm not having a bad morning so far. Let me have a sip of coffee. Cheers, guys. I'm filming with my cell phone on the side just in case I lose the footage because, dude, I'm not doing this every day. Love me some black coffee. Shout out to my boy PT, man. I hope you're doing good, PT. I'm rooting for you, bro. So now I'm gonna wipe the knife. Or not. Fuck it. I'm gonna do. Oh, I can sense a different composition. Let me show you. Dude, that's beautiful. There's some type of crunchy situation at the bottom. It seems like a praline or some kind of. You can see there is also a mousse situation, a moist cake. I wonder if they use some kind of cake soak or something. You know, when they put a little liquid on the cake, so it retains moisture and add moisture, of course. They do it on the Black Forest cake with some kirsch. So now I'm gonna eat it with a spoon like a civilized gentleman. I apologize if I'm being messy in advance. Cheers, guys. I prefer right off the bat. It's not a bad cake, but like it seems really flavorful, the Rocher one. but it doesn't taste as strong as the chocolate one. Let me have another bite for good measure. It's really like the texture is fine. It's just lacking a bit in the taste department, you know. You can taste a little bit of hazelnut in there, maybe a hazelnut cream. Let's have a little cherry, shall we? One time I ate a whole jar of cherry like that. Needless to say, I didn't feel that good afterwards, but sometimes you just have to do it. mm. It's stuffed with some jam, I think. This one tastes a bit more processed, you know. It's like a 6.5 out of 10. But I get that, like, the stuffing is nice. It's a really neat idea. 6.5, but not a bad cupcake per se. But compared to the other one, you know, there's like a tier difference. So far, Dennis Dessert cake is the best one. But as I said before, I'm a bit biased when it comes to chocolate. So far, the first one, Dennis Dessert. Second one, Chocolatine aux amandes. Um, we have 2 cake left to taste and a box of cookie Oreo gluten free, but they are glutino. They're called glutino because I'm a glutton. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend starting your day with that much sugar, but you know what they do for views? I'm just kidding, dude. I'm gonna be honest, I'm doing this out of my pure gluttony or my pure pleasure. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Tony Yoman. I would recommend checking out this channel, PT's World as well. Um, they're real solid guys. I appreciate them a lot. Shout out to you guys, by the way, for being there with me. Like, I don't want to glaze you guys too much, but honestly, every time you comment something on my channel, it makes my day. Shout out to my boy Da Wolf, my favorite German chef. Um, check out his channel as well. He has a lot of incredible recipe that he does from scratch. So now next is the dulce de leche cake. Gonna look how to open this. I think this is the way. Let's not ruin the cake if possible. I hope you can see well the composition. As you can see, it's a 3-layer cake. I'm pretty sure they put some dulce de leche as a frosting in the middle. with some kind of mousse. You can see there's a type of crumble on top as well. It's a really nice looking cake. Dulce de leche is made by caramelizing milk. Did you know that? Yeah, brother. Feel free to correct me in the comment if I'm saying some slop jalop. Let's have another close up on the cake. Yeah. Shout out to all the cake lovers in the chat. Let's have a taste, shall we? I'm trying to remove the wrapping. Trying to remove the wrapping right now as we speak. Maybe I do need a little coffee sip. Honestly, these cake for being grocery store cake, they're really good. They're maybe not as good as a artisan boulangerie cake or artisan bakery cake, but dude, they come real close. Let me tell you that they come real close because the balance is there. The balance is there. You look at them, you will say, "Oh, that's way too sweet. That's way too sweet." No. I don't know how they do it, but it doesn't taste overly sweet. Okay, we got the. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? And let me reassure you, I'm not gonna waste any of these goodies. The one that I don't eat, I'm gonna freeze for later because you never know when you need an emergency cake. I hope you also like my shirt. This is a Dragon Ball shirt that my mom gifted to me. It's real dear to me. Shout out to my boy Boo. When it comes to Dragon Ball, I think it would probably be one of my favorite characters because I just like his silliness and his different kind of power. You know, he can heal. He heal a blind boy. He can. I think he can transform people in food, if I'm not mistaken, and eat them. I just know. I just like Boo, you know. But I also like cliche as it sounds. I like Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I still remember when I saw him on the TV. I was like, oh my god, the transformation. It blew my mind away. But my favorite transformation is by far, I think, the Super Saiyan 4. Even though at first it wasn't canon. I think it was in GT. But they made it canon with some the new Dragon Ball anime. I also like Trunks because of the sword. I found it really badass. But special shout out to Piccolo, who's always aura farming with his cape. Go on if you. Yeah, I'm back. Let me see. Okay, let me restart my things. So as I was saying, Gohan is super powerful, especially now with his beast form. But dude, like after the Cell battle, dude, it just went downhill. You know, so much potential down the drain, dude. But I get it. They want to put the spotlight on Goku, and Goku is the GOAT. Shout out to Goku, man. If you don't like Dragon Ball, don't talk to me. So now it's time. It's time for the dulce de leche cake. I give up on wiping my knife. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So I'm gonna use the other cake as a platform for me to cut the cake. Oh, this one the texture while cutting it is different. I think the cake itself, the layer of cake is like a sponge cake. The other one are like normal cake, but I think they put some kind of soak in it. Yeah, I was right. This is dulce de leche. Dulce de leche, there is some kind of mousse. And the top is dulce de leche as well. Honestly, I'm not like a super fan of dulce de leche as much as I love milk. Chocolate is still undefeated in my mind. But let's have a taste, shall we? Cheers, guys. Dude, I don't know how I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna... Dude, should I eat it just with my hands? Like a barbarian? Mm. Definitely a sponge cake. It's more dense. No, I'm talking gibberish. It might not be a sponge cake, but it's definitely another kind of cake. The texture is more, it stays together, you know. Honestly, I'm not mad at this cake at all. I'm not a big dulce de leche fan, but this is like a 7.8 out of 10. Yeah. I do apologize in advance if I disgust you by my cake eatery. Really good. Dulce de leche cake is priced at $9. The Black Forest muffin 7. The cake Délice des Yeux mini rocher are at 8, so $4 each per cake. The mystery cake, I don't know. Honestly, really nice. Really nice for some grocery store cake, dude. They're up there. It might not be like my favorite Charlotte au fruits des champs, but it's still really nice, you know. Really, really nice. I would say the one close to 9 right now is the chocolate one. But this one might hit the over 9 mark, you know, or at least 9. You never know. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm not that excited for the apple bite, but you never know. Sometimes the least appealing dessert might be the best one. It's like Queen Ama in France. It's my favorite dessert. It's like butter-based sugar dough. It doesn't look that appealing. There's no chocolate on it. There's no nothing like super enticing. You wouldn't be like, oh, I want this one if you would see an array of dessert. But when it's well made, a Queen Ama, it's insane, dude. I still remember, apology for the burp, I still remember vividly going to France at a bakery in Bretagne and eating a sample of Queen Ama. And dude, I still remember the taste in my head. It was so buttery, I couldn't imagine you could put this much butter in a dessert and it would turn so good, you know? It's like the butter taste was like, it was literally life-changing. That's when I realized the power of butter, you know. So that's why I want the price of butter going down. I want to make some Queen Ama at home. I don't want to pay £8 for a pound of butter, dude. As expected, it's not that great. It tastes very generic, but maybe, just maybe, if we dip it in milk, it went from like a 5 to a 7 when dipped in milk. But so far, man, it's délicieux. Chocolatine aux amandes, mini rocher, dulce de leche. I think the apple bite is gonna be last. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm starting to get full a little bit, but I'm not a quitter, so I'm gonna try this beauty. For this cake though, I'm gonna take a new knife because it's way too fancy to just crust cut with a dirty one. Okay, let's cut this. There is no indication of the cake nature, but as I said before, with the little popcorn, I'm guessing on some sort of caramel cake. But I don't know how to open this. Okay, we got it. We got it. So now I'm gonna try to cut a little piece of this. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I expected a triple layer cake, you know. I expected a triple layer cake, but dude, you never know. You never know. Okay. Now I'm gonna seal the beast. Alrighty then. I'm gonna put everything to the side right now. Alrighty then. Last but not least, I think we're gonna keep the cookies for a later use. I feel like I've had my share of sweets. I'm most definitely eat all of this, but I don't want to disgust you guys. I feel like I don't know, dude. Like I like seeing mukbang videos for like the food display, but I kind of dislike seeing people eat like a large amount of food. It kind of disgusts me a bit, you know. So I don't want to be that guy and do this for you. But if you feel like it, please consider subscribing. Uh, I've been trying to reach 1K for a minute, and my goal was to reach 1K and buy some milk if I ever get monetized. I know it's a far-fetched dream. I know it's a, you know, but it's still my dream, you know, to buy some milk with some YouTube money. I lost all my views hour. It is what it is. I might be streaming soon, but even though I don't make a single penny, I make a lot of memories, and these memories with you guys are are they are it's not I forgot a word in English, but they mean a lot. You know, the memories are worth more than money for me. You know, it's like a timeline of our growth, of our journey. You know, maybe 20 years later down the line, I'll go back and check my videos and look at them and say, oh shit, my video were really bad, or you know, but at least I got a memories from all the cookouts, from all the recipes, from you know, and it give me an insight into my evolution as a cook, you know, or as a just a video producer, you know. I really like taking videos and learning how to edit, and then also, as you can tell, English is not my first language, but it enabled me to practice it when I'm making some cookery video or some some mukbang video, just like so, you know. So every time I improve, for me it's a win. For me, it's not something I think I would not regret it down the line. Um, it's just some goofy fun, you know. Dude, I had such high expectation for a big cake, but it's a bit of a letdown. A bit of a letdown. As you can see, it's really like a generic cake, and I feel like in this one they put some love in it, but in the big one, the top look really fancy, you know. But sometimes it's like a chocolate cake, you know, a OG chocolate cake. It doesn't look that good, but you know it's gonna taste good. And this one was a bit of a bait, you know. You look at it, you say, "Oh man, this one is gonna be good," but dude, it's a bit of a letdown. I would give this a. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna give it a 4, man. I have to keep it real with you guys. The cake itself is really good. Let me taste just the frosting on its own. Ah, it might be a carrot. Dulce de leche. They might put a dollop of dulce de leche frosting or some caramel. But it's not over a 5 out of 10, you know. Maybe I've been spoiled with the exquisite kinds before, but dude, I expected a bit more out of the big cake, you know. Really good, nonetheless. It's still edible, but my ranking still stands. I'm gonna do gâteau des yeux, mini rocher. No. Let me rephrase that. Gâteau des yeux, chocolatine aux amandes, mini rocher, dulce de leche cake. The cake I just had, and the least favorite is the apple bite. But if you dip it in milk, it's better than the big cake. And oh my god, I forgot about the Black Forest muffin. Ooh. So it's gonna be délice des yeux mini rocher. Non. Délice des yeux chocolatine mini rocher. This one, Black Forest muffin, and lastly, this one. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learn about some new cakes. Comment below what is your favorite cake. For me, my all-time favorite My favorite dessert is the kunama. My favorite dessert of all time is kunama, baklava, and charlotte aux fruits des champs. Ironically, it's not nothing with chocolate, but dude, a good baklava, dude, it's something else. You know, it looks so basic, but when it's done, you can taste the mastery. You know, and I personally, I like dipping my baklava in chocolate milk. I know it might be like a sin for some purists, but dude, like I feel like you can eat your dessert however you like. I just realized my ranking makes no sense when I give the grades. I'm sorry, it might be the sugar, but if you dip that in milk, it's better than the last cake. But it can the last cake cannot compare to the first two ones and the dulce de leche one. They just put more love into them, you know. Well, I think that's about it for today. Cheers, guys. Thank you again for watching. Let me do a milk check for you guys to finish on a high note. Cheers, guys.